Do you want to sleep? Then listen to me. Turn off the lights, close the windows, now close them and listen to you. Finally, I will make a request to you. Put down your phone and listen to my voice. Listen clearly. I will now tell you a story that will make you sleepy. Close your eyes and listen carefully to my words.
Epic Dark Mythology intro. Long before the 12 zodiac signs became symbols on charts, they were living forces. Ancient celestial beings created to watch over the world. But something went horribly wrong. According to the oldest starlit chronicles, the Zodiac were never supposed to guide humans. They were supposed to judge them. Each sign began as a cosmic creature, born from chaos, storms, fire, or shadows. Each one carried a flaw, an obsession that would eventually shape the myths we know today. Tonight, the sky looks calm, but the legends say that whenever the constellations shift out of rhythm, the truth of the Zodiac returns. One by one, their stories unfold. Aries, the ram of the burning hour. Before Aries became a noble symbol of courage, it was a raging fire spirit created to punish cowardice. It wandered battlefield ruins at dusk, charging at any soul that tried to escape fate. Its horns were said to glow red hot, not from flame, but from the fear it devoured. Taurus, the monster who wouldn't die. Taurus began as a colossal bull forged from stubborn stone. Every time it was slain by a hero, it reformed, stronger, angrier, heavier. Its myth warned mortals, obsession does not break, it only grows. Gemini, the twin who refused to stay dead. The original Gemini weren't friendly twins. They were one soul split in two, cursed to share life unevenly. When one twin died, the other felt every moment of their suffering. Their myth became a warning. The truth divided is the truth corrupted.
As the celestial wheel kept spinning, the remaining signs awakened. But the stars whispered of a terrible shift. The Zodiac were no longer watching the world, they were watching each other. And the next three were the most unpredictable. Cancer, the moon's broken guardian. Before Cancer became a gentle symbol, it was a mournful lunar beast born from moonlight and salt water. The myth says it patrolled the shores of the underworld, dragging back the souls who tried to return to the world of the living. But Cancer had a flaw. It felt every emotion of every spirit it touched. The grief drove it mad. One night, in a fit of lunar sorrow, it tried to crawl onto the land of the living, only to shatter its shell under the weight of human suffering. The moon wept and placed its broken form among the stars. Cancer became the sign of protectors, but also the sign of those who carry too much pain that isn't theirs. Leo, the lion that challenged the gods. Long before Leo symbolized pride, it was a golden lion born from the first sunrise. Its roar was said to shake temples. Its mane burned brighter than fire. Its arrogance was legendary. One day, Leo climbed the sky itself and roared at the gods, declaring, "Only I deserve your worship." The challenge enraged the heavens. In response, they sent the storms, the rivers, the mountains, everything Leo claimed dominion over. But the lion refused to kneel. Even in defeat, its last roar became a constellation, echoing for eternity. If I cannot rule the world, I will rule the sky. That's why Leo is the sign of kings, and the sign of those cursed to crave eternal validation.
The silent judge of the fallen world. Virgo wasn't always a gentle maiden. She was once Astraea, the final immortal to walk among humans. She loved humanity until she saw what they became: war, lies, betrayal. The myths say Astraea judged every sin she witnessed, and she witnessed too many. Heartbroken, she abandoned the earth, fleeing into the night sky. But before she left, she cursed the world with a prophecy. When the last good soul disappears, I will return. Some say Virgo still watches from the heavens, waiting patiently for the moment the world becomes irredeemable. Virgo became the sign of purity, but also of impossible standards that no mortal can meet. Betrayal in the sky. As the constellation shifted again, the Zodiac's balance fractured. 3 new forces awakened, not as guardians, but as judges, assassins, and hunters of fate itself. These are the myths they tried to erase. Libra, the judge who lost the balance. Libra wasn't born with scales. She forged them from the bones of 2 ancient cosmic beasts. In the earliest myth, Libra was the first being tasked with weighing the hearts of mortals, but every soul she judged screamed their sins into her ears: greed, blood, betrayal, lust, cowardice, lies. The scales began to crack under the weight of human corruption. In her frustration, Libra tried to fix the balance by removing all flawed humans from the world. The gods stopped her, barely, and banished her to the heavens, forcing her to forever hold the scales steady. But the legend says, whenever justice feels absent on earth, it means Libra is looking away, refusing to judge a world she no longer believes in. Libra became the sign of fairness, but also of choices so heavy they break the chooser. Scorpio, the shadow that hunts the gods. Before Scorpio became a sign of passion and intensity, it was a living weapon created for one purpose: to kill what the gods feared. It crawled out of the underworld's deepest pit, armored with shadow, its tail dripping with venom capable of ending immortals. The first creature it ever stung was a giant, but the giant didn't die quietly. Its screams echoed across the world, alerting the heavens. The gods declared Scorpio too dangerous and tried to destroy it, but Scorpio vanished into the darkness, stalking the sky itself. Some myths claim that every eclipse is Scorpio passing in front of the sun, hunting the gods who betrayed it. Scorpio became the sign of transformation, but also of revenge that never sleeps. The fall of the last 3 guardians. The Zodiac wheel neared its end, but the final 3 beings were not protectors. They were warnings. 3 myths so ancient and twisted that even the gods tried to erase them. Their stories mark the beginning of the end. Capricorn, the sea goat who escaped the apocalypse. Capricorn began as a creature born during the world's first ending. Half goat, half sea-born shadow, it appeared on the day the oceans tried to swallow the mountains. Legend says Capricorn was the only creature who survived that great collapse, not by strength, but by sacrifice. When the Chaos Titans rose to destroy creation, Capricorn leapt into the abyss, offering its own body to seal the rift between worlds. It succeeded, But it was torn into two natures, one bound to the land, the other to the deep. The gods honored Capricorn by placing its divided form in the stars, but its curse remains. Capricorn became the sign of endurance, but also the souls who carry burdens no one else sees and never complain. Aquarius, the water bearer who stole the sky's secrets. Aquarius was once immortal, a prophet who discovered the gods' greatest secret. The heavens needed humanity more than humanity needed the heavens. He learned how to draw celestial water, the memory of the sky, a liquid that contained knowledge of every past and future age. When the gods realized a human had stolen their power, they panicked. Aquarius refused to return it and poured the sky water onto the earth, granting wisdom, rebellion, and awakening to every living being. This caused the first great flood. But instead of punishing him, the gods elevated him to the sky, because even they feared what humanity would do with the truth he revealed. Aquarius became the sign of visionaries, but also those who feel alone because they see too far ahead.
Pisces is not one being. It is two spirits fused together, born from the last dream of the oldest primordial god. These twin spirits wandered between realities, half submerged in the physical world, half drifting in the realm of dreams. They could sense every emotion, every fear, every desire of every living creature. But this gift came with a price. They began to lose their own identities. When chaos threatened to consume them, the gods bound the twins by a single cosmic thread so they would never drown in the emotions of others again. Legend says Pisces is the crack between worlds, where dreams, intuition, and madness meet. Pisces became the sign of empathy, but also those who feel too much and belong nowhere. The Zodiac is complete. 12 beings, 12 curses, 12 myths, too dark for the old storytellers to keep. If you want, I can create. When the sky finally broke. For centuries, the 12 celestial beings slept in their constellations, watching, waiting, enduring the slow unraveling of the world below. But on the night of the red eclipse, the stars aligned in a way they were never meant to. The sky cracked. A sound like a dying universe echoed across creation, and one by one, the Zodiac awakened. Not as symbols, but as the ancient beings they were before time softened their stories. Aries heard the call first. Its horns blazed like dawn fire as it stepped out of the constellation, charging across the empty sky with a roar that shook the earth. Taurus followed. The unkillable beast reformed itself from stardust, snorting stone and thunder as it took its place beside Aries. Gemini split the darkness. Two figures stepped out, sharing one heartbeat, one breath, one fate. Cancer crawled from the moon's reflection. Its cracked shell gleamed with sorrow as it pulled itself into the open sky. Leo leapt from the sun. Its mane burned brighter than the eclipse itself, turning night into molten gold. Virgo descended silently. Her gaze cut through the chaos, measuring every shift, every sin. Libra's scales trembled. For the first time in ages, they tipped. The balance shattered. Scorpio rose from shadow. Venom dripped from its tail, each drop dissolving stars like ink in water. Sagittarius appeared mid-stride, bow drawn, arrow glowing with forbidden destiny. Capricorn climbed from the abyss,
Water and earth clung to its form, its presence heavy with ancient sacrifice. Aquarius emerged in a storm of cosmic rain. Light poured from his jar, turning the sky into a swirling river of memory. Pisces drifted in last. Two spirits twined together, breathing dream and reality at once. The Zodiac stood as one for the first time since creation. Each sign carried a flaw, a wound, a curse. But together, they formed something far more dangerous. A complete circle, a full celestial consciousness, a power older than the gods. The sky trembled, the world held its breath. For the first time, the Zodiac spoke, not as 12 voices, but as one. Balance is broken. The old age dies tonight. The gods felt the shift. Mortals felt the shift. Even the shadows under the sea felt the shift. The Zodiac had awakened, and they were not returning to sleep. Libra's scales trembled. For the first time in ages, they tipped. The balance shattered. Scorpio rose from shadow. Venom dripped from its tail, each drop dissolving stars like ink in water. Sagittarius appeared mid-stride, bow drawn, arrow glowing with forbidden destiny. Capricorn climbed from the abyss. Water and earth clung to its form, its presence heavy with ancient sacrifice. Aquarius emerged in a storm of cosmic rain. Light poured from his jar, turning the sky into a swirling river of memory. Pisces drifted in last. Two spirits twined together, breathing dream and reality at once. The Zodiac stood as one for the first time since creation. Each sign carried a flaw, a wound, a curse. But together, they formed something far more dangerous. A complete circle, a full celestial consciousness, a power older than the gods. The sky trembled, the world held its breath. For the first time, the Zodiac spoke, not as 12 voices, but as one. Balance is broken. The old age dies tonight. The gods felt the shift. Mortals felt the shift. Even the shadows under the sea felt the shift. The Zodiac had awakened, and they were not returning to sleep.
Humanity's role, the lost power. According to the prophecy, humans carried a power more dangerous than destiny itself: belief. When humans believe something strongly enough, a god, a hero, a monster, a sign, it becomes real. The gods exist because humans worshipped. The Zodiac gained form because humans saw stories in the stars. Myths became creatures. Legends became laws of nature. And now, with fear spreading across the world, humanity was unknowingly feeding power into the cosmos, awakening things that should never awaken. If humans united in belief, they could reshape the sky. If they turned to fear, they could destroy it. If they believed in nothing, the entire universe would collapse back into silence. Humanity was the hinge of creation, the 13th light, the deciding force. Zodiac realizes the truth. One by one, the awakened signs stared down at Earth. Aries felt the heat of human courage flare like embers. Cancer felt the waves of human sorrow. Virgo sensed the chaos of billions of imperfect souls. Aquarius saw the spark of inventions, revolutions, ideas. Pisces drowned in dreams, fears, and hopes. And then it hit them. Humanity wasn't powerless. Humanity wasn't small. Humanity was the only thing that could decide whether the Zodiac ruled, the gods ruled, or everything burned to dust. Humanity was the 13th sign, the only sign not written in the stars, but written in choice. The final line of the prophecy. As the Zodiac listened, the prophecy ended with one last chilling verse. When the sky shatters, the 13th shall choose who survives the end of endings. The Zodiac turned their gaze toward humanity. For the first time since creation, the fate of gods and stars rested in human hands.
The first strike from the heavens. When the prophecy revealed humanity as the 13th light, the Zodiac stared down at Earth in stunned silence. But the gods reacted with terror, because they understood what the Zodiac did not. Humans, with enough belief, could unmake gods. And so, the gods did what frightened rulers always do. They attacked. The sky split open. Without warning, clouds twisted into violent spirals. Pillars of lightning stabbed the oceans. Earthquakes rippled through continents. A booming voice echoed from the heavens. Mortals have risen too high. Let the 13th be extinguished. The gods were done hiding their fear. The gods' army descends. From the crack in the sky poured an army made of storm and stone. Thunder titans, born from lightning itself, marching like living storms. Celestial serpents, scaled with starlight, eyes burning with divine fury. The heralds of silence, winged beings who could erase memories with a single touch, meant to wipe out belief itself. The void hounds, creatures of pure shadow created for one purpose: to hunt humans. The gods weren't just declaring war, they were declaring extinction. Humanity panics. Cities fell into darkness. The moon turned blood red. People looked up and saw the impossible. Stars moving. The world realized the myths were not stories. They were real, and they were angry. Fear spread across the world like fire, fueling the gods, weakening humanity's remaining hope. The gods grew stronger with every terrified heartbeat. The Zodiac respond. Aries was the first to roar back. Cowards, you fear those you were meant to guide. Leos leapt forward, mane blazing like a solar explosion. If you want war, then face us, not the mortals you hide behind. But the gods ignored the Zodiac. The Zodiac were tools. Humans were the threat. And so the heavens launched their first full assault on Earth. The Zodiac intervened. When the first divine spear fell toward Earth, Sagittarius caught it mid-air, shattering it with an arrow of light. Cancer raised tidal barriers to shield the coasts. Aquarius bent rivers and storms to push back the lightning. Scorpio struck void hounds from the sky with venom that melted constellations. But the gods outnumbered them 100 to 1. The Zodiac couldn't protect everyone. Not yet. Humanity's first response. Then, for the first time, something miraculous happened. A single child in a ruined city looked up at the sky and whispered, "I believe we can survive." The words spread from voice to voice, from city to city, from heart to heart. Hope, the only force that weakened the gods. A glow rose from humanity like a second sunrise. The gods recoiled. The Zodiac felt the shift immediately. Aries grinned. Pisces trembled with emotion. Aquarius whispered, "The 13th light has awakened." The gods' final warning. From the crack in the sky, a shadow larger than mountains descended. The first god, the one who existed before the Zodiac, before humanity. Its voice rattled oceans. "If mortals choose rebellion, then rebellion shall be drowned in divine fire." The final war between gods, humans, and Zodiac had begun.
The rise of human starborn power. As the gods' armies fell upon the earth, humanity stood on the edge of extinction. But the prophecy had already begun to burn inside every mortal soul. A spark older than gods, older than stars, waiting for one moment. The moment humans realized they could fight back. The first awakening. The child who whispered, "We can survive," did more than inspire hope. Her belief triggered something ancient, a dormant force sealed inside humanity at the beginning of time. Her heartbeat echoed like a cosmic drum, and the sky answered. Light spiraled from her chest, shaping itself into a glowing sign not found in the heavens, a 13th constellation burning with human energy. The gods recoiled. The Zodiac stared in shock. Aries whispered, "Impossible. The human star has awakened." The 13th light spread across the planet like a shockwave. One by one, humans began to feel something stirring inside them. A warmth behind the ribs, a tingling in the fingertips, a pressure in the skull like a rising sunrise, a sense they were remembering something they never knew. Then the transformations began.
Cosmic abilities emerge. Not superpowers, not magic, something far older. Each human unlocked a unique ability shaped by the force of their belief. 1. Memory shapers. People who could rewrite the past in small ways, not changing events, but changing the meaning of events. This weakened the gods, who fed on ancient fear. 2. Star-forged. Humans whose bodies absorbed cosmic heat, glowing like living meteors. They walked through fire and struck with the force of falling stars. 3. Voice weavers. Their words could alter reality. A single sentence spoken with conviction could shatter divine illusions or calm an entire battlefield. 4. Emotion binders. Able to channel human emotions, fear, joy, sorrow, as tangible energy. They could turn a crowd's panic into a protective shield, or transform grief into healing light. 5. Belief warriors. The rarest. Their thoughts manifested as physical force. An idea, believed strongly enough, could become a weapon. Humanity sees the gods for what they truly are. With their abilities awakened, humans suddenly perceived the gods not as titans, but as fragile beings held together by worship. Without human belief, the gods weakened. Their forms flickered, their armies dimmed. For the first time in history, humanity realized it could win. The Zodiac react. Aquarius stepped forward in awe in his voice. Humans were never meant to be ruled. They were meant to ascend. Leo roared with pride. Let the gods tremble.
The 13th has awakened. But Virgo frowned. If humans gained too much power too quickly, they could destroy everything, even themselves. Scorpio hissed, "Good, let the old world burn." The Zodiac were no longer united. Humanity's awakening was beginning to divide them. A new sign is revealed. The light from awakened humans shot into the sky, weaving threads of energy together. A new constellation formed, shining brighter than all 12 signs combined. The gods froze in terror, because the shape was unmistakable. A human figure reaching upward, grasping the heavens themselves. The forgotten 13th sign, the sign of humanity, the sign of ascension. The gods issue a final command. From the crack in the sky, the first god roared with ancient fury. "If humans wish to rise, then we shall drag them down ourselves." The gods prepared their greatest weapon, something even the Zodiac feared to speak of. The world looked up and saw the sky turn completely black.